Ancient Kemetic Egyptian romances are a fascinating lens into the culture, beliefs, and social dynamics of one of the most enduring civilizations in history. The Kemetic view of love, relationships, and sexuality was deeply interwoven with their religion, mythology, and daily life. Below is a detailed exploration of the concept of romance in ancient Kemet. 1. Love and relationships in daily life. Romance in ancient Kemet was not solely an abstract or poetic ideal, it was a tangible aspect of life. Evidence from texts, art, and artifacts shows that love and affection played a significant role in relationships. Marriage. Marriages in Kemet were primarily social contracts, often arranged for practical reasons like strengthening family ties or economic stability. However, love and affection could grow within these unions. Evidence from love poetry and personal letters reveals a culture that valued emotional connections within marriage. Romantic expressions. Couples are frequently depicted in tomb art and stelae, embracing, holding hands, or standing close, suggesting the importance of emotional and physical intimacy. Terms of endearment, such as "my brother" or "my sister", were commonly used, reflecting a sense of equality and partnership in relationships. 2. Love poetry. The love poetry of ancient Kemet, found on papyri and ostraca pottery fragments, is among the earliest recorded expressions of romantic longing and passion. These poems are filled with vivid imagery, metaphors, and a sense of devotion. Themes in poetry: beauty and attraction. Poets often describe the physical beauty of their beloved, comparing them to lotus flowers, the Nile, or precious jewels. Desire and longing. Many poems express the deep longing for a lover, with phrases that highlight the pain of separation or the joy of union. Nature and symbolism. The natural world was a frequent metaphor for love. The lotus flower, for instance, symbolized purity and sensuality, while the inundation of the Nile could represent overwhelming passion. Example of a love poem. One famous excerpt reads, "My heart flutters hastily when I think of my love for you. It lets me not act sensibly. My heart leaps in its place when I just think of you. It lets me not put on a dress, nor wrap my scarf around me." 3. Mythology and divine romance. Kemetic mythology is rich with tales of divine love and romance, reflecting the sacred nature of relationships. These stories often mirrored human experiences and provided a divine framework for understanding love. Isis and Osiris. Perhaps the most iconic romantic tale in Kemetic mythology, the love between Isis and Osiris exemplifies devotion and loyalty. After Osiris was murdered by Set, Isis searched tirelessly for his body, resurrected him through her magical powers, and conceived their son, Horus. Their story symbolizes love's enduring power and the triumph of life over death. Hathor and Horus. Hathor, the goddess of love, beauty, and joy, is often paired with Horus, the sky god. Their relationship highlights the joyous and celebratory aspects of love, as Hathor's presence was said to bring happiness and pleasure to Horus. Nut and Geb. The cosmic love story of the sky goddess Nut and the earth god Geb emphasizes their eternal connection. Though separated by their father, Shu, who became the heir between them, their love created the cosmos and symbolized unity and creation. 4. Sexuality and sensuality. Kemetic culture had a relatively open and positive attitude towards sexuality. It was viewed as a natural and integral part of life. Fertility and creation. Sexuality was often linked to fertility and cosmic creation. The act of creation itself was considered divine, with myths frequently incorporating sexual symbolism. For example, Adam, the creator god, was said to have masturbated the universe into existence. Eroticism in art and texts. Erotic imagery is present in Kemetic art, often symbolizing fertility or the sensual aspects of life. Many love poems also celebrate the physical aspects of love, with no sense of shame or repression. The role of Hathor. As the goddess of love, sexuality, and music, Hathor was central to the Kemetic understanding of sensuality. She was associated with festivals, dance, and beauty, embodying the joyous aspects of romantic and physical love. 5. Gender roles and equality in romance. While ancient Kemet was patriarchal in many respects, women enjoyed relatively high status and autonomy compared to other ancient cultures. This influenced romantic relationships. Women's agency. Women could choose their partners, initiate divorce, and own property. These rights gave them a degree of independence that could foster more egalitarian romantic relationships. Representation in art. Men and women are often depicted as equals in romantic scenes, standing side by side or sharing affectionate gestures. This has been a Sharri Plaza presentation.